The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have had a lot of success over their 50 seasons, hundreds of wins, dozens of Hall of Fame players, and even 2 Super Bowls. But the biggest win across the organization doesn't come from the players and coaches, it comes from a day in the offseason, centered around dozens of brave warriors.
The famous cut and color event, where teammates from across the Buccaneer spectrum come out, players, staff, trainers, etc. They either color their hair or they cut their hair, all to support pediatric cancer warriors.
Yeah, you guys nail it?
Woo! This past year we hosted over 20 kids with their families, and they were entered our building on a red carpet with a drum line playing, cheerleaders, Captain Fear, and they were the celebrities, as they should be. They all came out with gear, and the thing, one of the things that broke my heart, so many of them said, hey, but can I get something for my sister or my brother or my mom or dad? And that's what these kids are, they're kids.
For outsiders looking in, it may just look like a regular charity event, but this day marks a much more impactful milestone for these families.
A number of the parents reached over to me and said, thank you. And I said, for what? And they said, you're giving I'm bringing my daughter from the hospital. And we just came from the hospital, and she hasn't laughed in 6 months, and look at her. And that's why we do what we do.
They promised me none of the grays growing back.
This year marks 11 years of cut and color that all began with the Glazier family, who wanted to bring awareness to the fight these warriors are going through.
The whole premise of Cut for a Cure was to give a little boy or a little girl a little encouragement that it's okay to lose their hair. And I think the kids have more fun painting the player's head and then shaving my head.
I think the atmosphere of the team coming out today, I mean, we saw starters, we saw rookies, we saw offensive linemen, defensive linemen, running backs. Our starting quarterback, Baker Mayfield, was out here today, coloring their hair, shaving their head, supporting these children who are fierce warriors just like them on the field, but they know what's important for their community.
Get me right?
Cut and color only lasts for a day, but the memories, those are forever.
And a little boy by the name of Nick said, hey, I want to cut your hair. And I looked at him, and I saw his parents, and they're crying in the background. And it was impactful. And I never forget, as he was shaving my head, I'm crying, his parents are crying, and he's rubbing my shoulder saying, it's okay. It's gonna grow back.
These warriors fully enjoy the day of fun, and even these rock stars can be starstruck, especially when you have Tom Brady in the building.
There was a little girl that was shaving my head several years ago when he was on our team. It was the year after our Super Bowl win. She's looking across the way. She had half my head shaved, and she looked at me and she says, I'm sorry, I'll be right back. That's Tom Brady. And she went over and she painted Tom's head, and she came back 20 minutes later and she says, okay, I can finish you up.
The Buccaneers players, coaches, team officials, and every single person in the building collaborates on this mission with urgency to bring awareness to the fight these brave warriors are facing every single day.
It's on our calendar. We're going to do it again in June. I don't make a good bald guy, but I'll be doing it again and teeing it up. And it's a total Buccaneer team effort, though.
In Tampa Bay, I'm Davis Suppes, ABC 7, your local station.